Ukhosatsana ya kweneng unaledi mrotsana ya itobileng Tojana ya tisili mahlo masweu wa hohela seketlileng sifahleo waratea lihara batho wa tsotea kantle le ka hare wa buheha sifubeng ke mafika twali ya mo Afrika mahlakureng ke masakana ka morao ke maralla uhoto ubupei.
So now we have done a thing at building strong marriages, and I want, because I want to foreground my talk with Hebrews chapter 11 verse 4. That's a very Bible and text. Hebrews chapter 4, chapter 3 verse number 4. And you can cross-reference this with Psalm 127 verse 1. Then the big Bible the text. But the only text says can no manage abundance it must chill. Then it must chill. But that's your own says car and phone back. They need to see Bible come Cremelo because about says the Bible for more. And it's going to say one way. Don't say one way. Because the bottom line is we are married. Whether I'm yellow, that's immaterial now. The reality is you have made your choice. Now the question is, how do you enjoy life with your choice? That's it. And this thing has been a challenge even from the Old Testament time. You read in Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 9. Solomon begins to address this. In Ecclesiastes 9 verse 9. He says, live joyfully with the wife of you. As in this meaningless life. Now, he paints a picture of a meaningless life. Says, there's no meaning here. But out of meaningless life, find joy with the wife of your youth. Number 2, you are a youth. But even though time has passed, but joy must not pass with the passage of time. And you go to even Malachi chapter number 3. That same challenge Malachi addresses it, which is the last book of the Old Testament. The wife of your youth. You see? And whenever a challenge, you go to Proverbs chapter number 5. Utiman zamponela guye. Ya tata I sense a leto. Sama. We are tata uonela. I akuko e oneli swing. Na batongela kaba. Get the suit. Wone. Akuko sebo oneli swing. Ngoba ayala paunyana. Uti mnyana wami yonela kama bele nkosikazi yakho akathi ba abokonqini athe onjonga sixelele uba zobona. Something very important. And again in Song of Solomon, chapter number 8, verse number 6. Again he said, place me like a seed. In other words, my perfection is not in my perfection. It's in you seeing me, embracing me as a perfect person. and supply. And akakho umuntu ongakwazi ukuba aku-afford. Ngoba nawe uzi-afford. And now afford. So now, if you cannot be a success story over your life, how do you expect me? Ubamna, you na unzima when now sometimes never sit. Now man has by the obtain. How do you expect me to buy this? I was by the obtain. The reality is we have been introduced into the matrimony in a wrong way. And as a result, it's your attitude. It's how you see things. You see? Otherwise, because Solomon tried. He tried with many wives. He tried with concubines. But he came to a conclusion. But what matters most is you than them. Oh well, Ecclesiastes 9:9. At the end of Ecclesiastes chapter 4, why not 2 is better than 1? Because when only down, they are the one who is standing will pull the person up. But if you do not understand that formula, try a part. And when one feels cold, warms up, but getting a sense of hi, when Kotolis mat, from your flu Sunday, they are tough. When one is attacked, the other one comes in to defend. That's marriage. Now, in building strong families, in Hebrews 3, verse 4, Paul says, then I get to the topic. For every house is built by someone, but he who built all things is God. He who built all things is God. Now, I want us to learn 2 things as I move into a sub-theme for this time. It is that when it comes to marriage, there are 2 builders. Now, in Hebrews 3:4, he says, for every house is built by someone. He does not give us the name of someone. You go to Psalm 127. He says, unless the Lord builds. Now, he says, okay, the Lord is a builder. And then a pillar available with someone. And whoever builds in the absence of the Lord, that person will labor in vain. But in this text, he says, but the one who built everything is God. So now we can see, Uti, in Chaplain, there are 2 builders. You see, there is a master builder, and there is a builder. Now, a master builder designs the plan. A builder builds according to the plan. Now, God is the master builder, and we are the builders. So behind us is God as builders. Now, the master builder builds the builders, and the builders build the house. So in other words, you have an imagination of 3 people. One at the back, the master builder. The second one, the builder being you. The third being the building itself. So which simply means our relationship with the master builder has a bearing on the caliber of builders that we are. And the type of builders that we are has a bearing on the quality of the building we build. So Fnaka start level because remember this, a man is born, but the husband is made. It does not take God for a man to be a husband. It takes a woman for a man to be a husband, or a man for a woman to be a wife. A man is born, but the husband is made. So you don't take to put young guy. Flas men about abang drum tiko. Or was a tina sigwas waka. Is was home. Now we are saying that in building strong marriages, we are to look at communication, number one, and finances. Yes. Now, these are two topics, but we're going to combine them. Communication and finances. Now, communication, why? It is a foundation of everything. Utiko use communication to bring everything into existence. Let there be. He spoke, and there was. Let us. He spoke, then as a call. Nomsatono is a product of communication. It is not good he spoke for a man to be alone. And then go okay, Wednesday Adam. But look in Genesis chapter 1 from verse 23. Again we see Adam speaking. Now this is. What? Come out and just let now, and I got it. God said it is not good for a man to be alone. I will make him. That's God. And God formed Adam and Eve. And out of Adam's rib, Eve was formed. Right? Now, where have you got Adam? Now, I said, Siva Loput. Uti Loputi. Uti now. In other words, from this deep sleep, this is. Which means your partner has a unique identity. Now, there's the beginning. Now. Because no chatting. Now we have got the one and go chatting. Was clearly go. Now, if you want to build strong marriages, we with my hands. In German, you win souls. Was it for God so loved the world? But you have to win your soul into your marriage. And what is the gospel truth that you must preach to yourself? Is the gospel truth of now. Go, name. Because I look at remember, how are you going to meet the implications of being married when in your mindset you are not persuaded? Okay. Now your phone everyone's so we are in. Okay, can you chat funny? uphathe i-verse, okay, fanele now cela imali, okay, now kanikuqala namali, but now
All right.
funeka usumayese now because khona nezinye izinto ofuneka uzenzile ngenxa kanawe bukade ungazenzi now ukhona hayi ofundiselwe bona apha evangelini, but abatshintshile once you get married babe ngo-ewe ngenxa kanawe. Now, and he says now, this is a singularizer. Now, this is the bone of my bones. She is part of me, the flesh of my flesh. She shall be called a woman. She is not me, but part of me. Keep that in mind. She is not me, but part of me. If value yak is in maintaining her unique or his unique identity. That's why Apostle Peter, where he addresses, I think it's 1 Peter chapter 3, at men, don't treat women as men. Treat them as weak vessels. But Moses says that no, okay, you are the co-heirs. In the kingdom, they are the heirs. But don't set men's standards over them. Let them remain women, and you remain a man. So they must mature in womanhood, and you must mature in manhood, so that Apa and Rotin, I finish a seat. I don't need any other woman than this woman, because this woman fulfills a need of a woman in a man's life. I already a man. I don't need another man. No, I'm already a man. I don't need another man. I'm already a woman. I don't need another woman. But I have a gap which was discovered by God when he said it is not good. And now I want a woman in her full potential, a man in his full potential, who will come as is and address this gap without trying to be like me.
Yes.
I compete, I compliment.
Yes.
And then said, Tibenano 8. Umnandi wesifazana. Hayi indoda. Nandi indoda. Zange ndiyazi uba yewudiye mnandi. Ngoba xa ndisidla wena ndivele ndigcwale. Andixakwa. Uyandipusha to my full potential. You fulfill my humanity. You don't criticize. You enhance who I am. You are not changing me. You are an enabler. I never knew that in me there is such a giant. ivuswe indoda nani indoda ivusa giant kumuntu wesifazane, because it takes a strong marriage to justify the existence of that marriage. Kaloku jonga abantu baninzi senzo akufunekanga nawe ungabi na-timing ucinga uba kuphela kwabo. Abantu baninzi and abanye baba bantu yeyi bantu bakathixo abanye bayakogqina. Let's face the truth. Let's face the truth. Ukhaphasi sisigcwele. Inyaniso leyo. So this means for us to sustain lo mtshato ube strong, kufuneka mna ndibe ne-attitude that embraces you. When ube ne-attitude that grows. Because what kills our marriage is is an unannounced I don't care attitude. We are not sensitive. Ubebumazi ba lo mntu wakho lo mntu wakho ma angaya kwi-workshop for iveki uzoba nzima, kufuneka ahambe umondlile. Funeka umondlisise because apha singakwaziyo uhlala ixesha elide, uyasazi so funeka umondle uyakuqonda uhlutha ugcwele uzobane nje umshekisha ngefoni ukuthazi sowuzobuya uphekiwe ekhaya, upheki bangabe sitya uyayazi uba uyasazi is-aramsaka. Uyasazi uba ubiziwe li-souls but ebisebenzi imiphefumlo belese sitya semiphefumlo simuthathana netyakuzi imiphefumlo kwi-oltare angakwazi ukulala. Uyasazi yondlise aramsaka seke sisiya kuqoba le 2 weeks inde kufuneka nge-weekend xa ndisiya phaya andiyanga kwi-soul winning yala miphefumlo uyihoyile la miphefumlo ndizomondla yena zonke la miphefumlo because I don't paya akazubanjwa into engekhoyo apha ekhaya yile holy communion lapha ekhaya ufuna kade ayonikwe holy communion ententeni ikhona apha ekhaya. In my flash. The communication. This is how we finance it. I'm trying to. Change mindset. See Paul, let's be sorry. Sabi ko religious. When it comes to the ministry of marriage, see, we call storage. See, freeze. See the original. Wait, because we are on a mission. Remember, once you get married, priorities change. Marriage becomes your primary ministry, and the rest becomes secondary. That's it again. Once you get married, your primary ministry is your marriage. And in this ministry, your spouse is your member. We minister. We minister. I think Doba police sergeant and we are Tanas. We are Tanas. Your spouse is your primary ministry.
Yeah.
You are called for your spouse. Your children become the ministry. Then the rest follows. So that's just important. And as a result, you are successful. If we discern properly, we can tell a message that comes from a happy family preacher. No. If you are spiritually sensitive, you can tell a message that comes from a happy family minister. You don't have to go to where they stay. Shas, the pamba can come back long. And you can tell, I'll come back. See, feeling face, more alone. Bitterness. When you communicate, I said, communication, therefore, is a foundation. That's why, Nango, what Ted was a space starting. That's why the marriage vows, Ted. Even if you go to Home Affairs, you never vows is called. Because they understand without communication, how do you establish marriage? So communication is a foundation, is also a pillar of our marriages. But what is entailed in communication? In communication, there are three things. Number one, it is the message. The message is what is carried across, what comes out of your mouth. That's in communication. There is a message, the words, the message, the words, number one. They are a component of your message, the words. But number two, that is the tone. How these words are projected. That's the tone. You can even follow this through Jesus' ministry. When he said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan." When he said to Peter, "Cast the net." When he said to Peter, "Come out of the boat." You can say, tone. When he said to Peter, "Upon this rock, I'll build my church." It will be tone, I find. I see the suicide number one. It will not eat. So tone in Vagalel. Tone is all about the volume. The volume. It's a component of a message. Number one, words. Sentence construction. Check. Sentence construction. That's bad. I'll tell you. If never solo sober. Yeah. From solo P. But Pambo Ted. We ask what can do your words, sentence construction. And I take. I can call me. Check the sentence number. I'm asking you, are you right? And then I'm very well sexy tone. So push on see no guy sexy tone. And then always start to approach that delivery mode. The approach is about that delivery mode. How I deliver. First, words. 2, tone. 3, approach. words, sentence construction, tone, volume, which defines the spirit behind. Third, approach, delivery mode, how I deliver the message. Now that's communication. Now, that's why the Bible says, be quick to listen and be slow to speak. Because through communication, you can build. And through communication, you can destroy. Remember, power of life and death is in the what comes out of your mouth. So that's communication. So first happen is also that. Now go where research the way is, but which one carries more weight? Where's not that? Tone, weight, approach. Which one carries more weight? Now in research it little weight is just 7%. Carries a weight of 7% words. 7%. So you let it put in. I got contributed at home. I've never anything I like in the call. Because I'm not contribution back. So I'm not getting a lie. 7%. And that's why Satan is mama call. It's not like it's supposed to walk. Go by no. If you're not even at, you wait more higher. Can I eat? So, Flagan will now come back. You need to take a money, but the free card. Flagan is an ad. And now we don't want. Take that thing. 7%. We don't know to be serious for 7%. I say we told volume the back with that 8%. So that's why Banola Kamu a theta a volume person at Yima. Don't couple the ear because countless is a winner. Countless is a winner. So I've never sensitive, but volume down, volume low. No, nobody shoots up on a palate, but I'll figure out volume. When you can be tag about volume. So let's when sign language, let's start it. Come on, get you with volume. Toba! Volume, 30%. But they approach how you deliver the message, 55%. So which means you wait and go. It means or your method. So in your how can I convey this? Because in your approach, you consider timing. Is it the right time? In your approach, you consider the environment. Is it good for this type of message? You consider the environment. Now, number 3, in your approach, you consider readiness of your spouse to receive. Will right frame of mind to receive these rules. Angathi ediniwe ene-stress zomsebenzi okanye zentente ube uza nenye into efuna into nengqondo efresh. Uzambutha ke ngoku. Uyabona uzambutha ke ngoku. Ufuna ube nendlela ethile uba hayi ingani ngawuthatha kuyohlamba. Hamba kuyohlamba udinwe kakhulu. Lapha khona yokuhlanganisa like ayohlamba abantu bazoba nethenjana ayikabethe umassage khona nelungu uyalungisa umuntu ungavele uthi ngomso ukuyifile ufika sobhadala 10,000 ngexesha apha ekhaya banina niyadibanisa kunzima yabona ibudget vele ngomso kufike isamon ye-10,000. The news must be broken kodwa ujonge approach ngoba apha where you can build and you can destroy your spouse ifunisa ke loo nto uba umature ungenzi noba ukanjani. So the environment. Now, number 4 uzijonge uba how ready are you? Are you in a right frame of mind so that you deliver this message? That's communication. Ungayithethi into right wrong. Ungayithethi into wenjani? Andithi kaloku naxa wena ugalela amanzi ngehosepipe amanzi abe clean from the dam, but xa ipipe wrong ugalela amanzi eketileni clean, but if the kettle is dirty it affects the quality of water. The water is pure, the water is clean, but the vessel ungayithethi into enhle ungekho mhle ngoba izoba mdaka, akaseleki amanzi amdaka ngenxa yebengcoliswe iketile. Uyawachitha. So now uzawuchitha. What do you do, man? If water is dirty because the cat is dirty, that's it. Uyawachitha. So khona abachithwayo. Yokwenza into enhle ungekho mhle. So that's why I feel strong. Right now, so you cannot be careless when you are married. Now that's communication. I'm saying communication is the way in which we express ourselves to one another. And then what are we expressing? It's a message. What are the components, the elements of the message? They are words, tone, approach. And then I've given you the weights of these. And it's family. Now, as is also okay, they are important because they determine the feedback. Remember, when you communicate, you are a sender of the message. You expect the receiver to be a respondent. Remember, you are in you. Demonstrate in you. I said, take away. You are the sender of the message. You have the message. You have a message. Now, you must package this message and understand the elements and the weights of the elements. Because you are a sender. You deliver the message. Now, she is a recipient, number one. She receives the message. But she is also a respondent. So she has a twofold role. She receives she responds. Now, the way the message is received and the way the message is responded to depends on how it has been packaged and expressed. So the failure, the quality of the response does not lie with the respondent, but it lies with the source. Because the Bible says you reap what you sow. Now, as a source, you are sowing. So that's important. Now, it takes maturity. It will come back. I ain't we are able to time, and the master take us for. Ungamkhaphi, ungarespondi ngoba kwedembe bengamela ngokwetshali. But uba nawe uyazigulela. Uyabona ubudini nanona mthathe amthathe kwinto bekumele uba kwayona ikhange yenzeke uzawukwenzeka ntoni kwelo khaya. Yebo my mess ibethe ukuthi lona kufuneka adiscern athi ayinguye lo is a spirit behind angarespondi to the spirit so that anga enhance into bekumele uba bengamelanga uba ikhona. That's why iBhayibhile ithi ningceme nemibuzo yokuthenga. So uyaqonda ke wena ufuneka uhlale esitulweni esithi zolo efuna impendulo but andikwazi ukuphendula ngoba this message as a matter of fact bekungamelanga loba iphumile kuwe. Now it takes maturity in loba ngaba ungabikho offended by the offense of the offender. It takes maturity not to be offended by the offense of the offender. It takes maturity not to be on the wrong because of the wrongdoings of a person who is wrong. So funeka xa sithathe leyo kube khona obambiseniti. Because nasewardini once a nurse in a hospital ward falls sick, we are back off sick because in a ward you need a healthy person to look after abagulayo. Ngoba akufuneka ngasigule soyithu. So uyayibona ba ke funeka umjonge umlungu waqoma kwakho. Yakho. Engagula. Ungakazi. Uthi nawe hayibo ikhaya injaneni nizo hospitalize no-2 umsusa uvala nakazithi umnyathu akhangele iyeza angamkhaphi azole awuzoli kungenanto yakuthetha. It takes maturity. You respond to, you act out of maturity than emotions. You feel something unique. Come on. Unique. But maninga habe ngemizwa. Maniyabe ke mental state of maturity. You act contrary to your feelings. You feel offended, but you act as if there's no offense. It takes maturity. You feel disturbed, but you act as if there's no disturbance. The Shunammite woman displayed maturity. She had lost a child. But when she was asked by the servant of the prophet, how is she? How are they at home? She rose above the setbacks and said, oh, it takes maturity. But what did in God kumphefumlo disturbed? It does not take a storm to calm down a storm. It takes calmness to subside a storm. The reason we say it takes a storm to silence a storm. That becomes a whirlwind, it becomes a tornado. A tornado. Simply see. I was asked no sense as I wasn't my own second years. Madibambi corner. Didn't killing with her. Did have no criticism. Can neck with Bambi corner. Sanity must prevail. Utitwaga. Unele opinion. Or to Titwaga. You are matured. Communication. Now, that's then which in the finance game, because if finance is what you earn, and it finance, yeah, what you earn. Now, for you to earn, are you working? Now you're working. Now, for you to earn, it means you have sacrificed family time. Yes. Because you cannot earn when you're at home. You have got to be at work. Now what it? So which means, why do you go to work? For the family, and it? So you earn for the family. So which simply means the money you earn is not yours. But the money you earn is your contribution to the family. Remember Kalobo. You are not a house husband. No. Yes. So and at the time you are at work, there are things in the family that you cannot do. But the family has allowed you so to go to work so that you bring income. So you bring income to the family. So you are a generator of an income. You are not an owner. Yeah. The income ownership resides with the family. But the generation, the means by which income comes, is through you and through him. So, hauna mali yako. Hauna mali yako. Now, no be arrangement it my figure way bank account. No, that's fine. Those bank accounts, now, who are in charge of this family? You are the founders. So, okay, imali figure 15 and 20. Where's account is alabekai? If figure imali, and what are the tools we have to access that money? There is a credit card, there is a check card, current account, check card, and it. So and for each of these cards there is a PIN. Now, Who should have access? Who should know the PIN? The family. Yeah. Who are in charge of the family? So Naba, because in terms of the Standard Bank, you open the account. In terms of First National, you open the account. You are given the card. You have a responsibility to make that card known and available, including the PIN to the ownership for access by the owners. Are we together, child? I'm wrapping up now. Now, because we must draw the line between income generation and ownership. And who are to determine the formula to utilize? It's the family. Who set the limits? And no one is allowed to operate outside the limits. Because you are betraying the family standards. No one. Let us get it right. No one. You are. Remember, ownership goes with responsibility and accountability. Anyway, there's accountability, there's responsibility. Now. So that the two are owners, and because they are owners, we expect accountability. We expect responsibility. Now, how to make sure that we have systems that embed accountability and responsibility? We must have a family financial management model. Family financial management model. How do we manage finances in this home? What should that model entail? One, planning. What does planning mean? It simply means dictating where the money should go before it comes. Committing the money that is coming with respect to where it should go. Yafika je said committed, but yeah, that's number one. Planning. That's number one. We committed, but yeah, the money. Number two, in planning, we have an element of budgeting. We are determining by what margin should it go to A, B, and C. We set parameters. 300 rands towards electricity. 1,000 petrol. This tithing. These pledges. These your fees. This pocket money. Says the Lord, what it? Says the Lord. Say Kaleba, my yeko kumlinganiselo ungakanani. Now. Ngoba sibabili and sine different strengths and weaknesses. I need to Magasi joke again in this company called our family. Who is best experienced or skilled in acting a role of a minister of finance. Now, sit now, and as it determine how much the person. No, remember, we act on the basis of the totality of the income, not on the basis of what one brings. If one brings 3 rands, the other one brings 500 rands, we are saying the total family income is 8 rands. So that's our premise. We own 8 rands a month in this family. And the authority is not defined according to your earnings. The authority is defined according to your assigned role and responsibility with disbursement, the 8 rands, which is the total family income. Now, Flag was been a minister of finance, also an oversight role, the head, the family finances. Also was cooking a second over. It was the as now wasteful expenditure.
Amen.
Hello, step one, I mean that. I'm gonna get from a polo to each other couples. Seven ones and I'm in a car tragic, and once then it would does it. I'm not high. I like it. Now, Fred, we're going to oversight role because Omye can bring 5 rands, but Abe Engena Sakon. So was but Abe an oversight function. So Fred's been Abe Kai, then an oversight function. Sit here in ultimate accountability. At the second, Lord, we have assigned this. We don't assign on the basis of income that one brings, on the basis of gender. No. Here we are running a business. Expertise is key. Expertise. No. Here we are running a business. No, we are running a business here. Expertise. One more as No, as full as prophet. Because we are talking figures. And we are talking figures here. We are not talking spirit here. We are talking figures. We must balance at the end of the day. We are talking figures. Because we are running a business. Why is it important? Biblically, we are stewards of this business. And the Bible is very clear. To whom something has been entrusted, that is enough. We must diligently discharge our stewardship in a manner that pleases God. So that is key.
Musadi wasibili kimutoti no musadi wa mankonte kimufumani musadi wasibili kimutoti no musadi wa mankonte kimufumani mosadi